Hello beautiful souls, new and returning, welcome. Today we're diving into the magical realm with a styling video that's a blend of fantasy inspired aesthetics. Since I was super young, I have been obsessed with the power of clothes and how we can tell stories through what we wear. I've always dreamt of dressing like my favorite fictional heroines, and as I got older I realized, why don't I? Fashion to me is like a language. It empowers us to feel like we are the protagonists of our lives, and I want to inspire everyone to wrap themselves with their own main character energy. You can be anyone that you want to be, so why not be a warrior huntress or a forest fairy? Cosplay was my first escape into this world of fantasy. It opened the world straight into fantasy worlds that I always wanted to be a part of. But why should we stop at cosplay? Why not weave some of these epic fantasy vibes into our everyday outfits? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to narrate your own story through your style and share how I infuse different character archetypes into my daily looks. First up, let's talk essentials. If you're looking to add a dash of fantasy to your everyday, start with accessories and shoes. A killer belt and some statement boots can instantly transform a simple skirt or blouse into something straight out of a fairy tale. Next on our magical gear list are belts. Whether it's a rugged leather belt or a sleek silver waist cincher, the right belt can elevate even the simplest outfit. For example, drape a harness over a plain white dress like this, and voila, the vibe, in my opinion, shifts entirely. You can even throw in belt pouches and other quirky accessories for a look that's both stylish and practical. And let's talk about shoes, specifically boots. Knee-high leather boots, cowboy boots, combat boots, lace-ups, or knee-high, thigh-high boots. They are the foundation of any fantasy-inspired outfit. My go-to for boots are thrift stores. Look at these two boots I snagged the other day for this video. You sometimes have to dig through a bit of a mess, but there are some treasures to be found at these stores. So now that we've covered all of the essentials, it's time to draw some inspiration. I often find myself channeling vibes from some of my favorite childhood movies, like the daring Elena from The Mask of Zorro, or the adventurous Evie from The Mummy, and even Keira Knightley's swashbuckling look in Pirates of the Caribbean. And Gemma Arterton, I always pronounce her name wrong, but this beautiful actress has played characters that often inspire me too, like Tamina from Prince of Persia and Gretel from Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. For more inspiration, Pinterest and Instagram are my go-tos for stashing away images I often grab from. But okay, I've rambled on for long enough. Let's dive right into the outfits. So the aim of these outfits is I want them to be a delicate balance of something that you could wear to a run fair if you really wanted to, but also you can get away with wearing them on the daily. I don't know if you've heard of color seasons. They've been all over social media recently, but mine is most likely a true winter or a deep winter, so there will be a lot of black, crisp white, and jewel tones featured in this video. If you think you know whether I am a true or deep winter, please let me know, because for the life of me, I can't figure it out. Before knowing I was most likely a winter color season, I would wear a lot of off-whites, ivory, and cream colors, and I think it made me look rather sickly, kind of like an undead zombie or necromancer at times, but that's sometimes a fantasy vibe, right? Okay, so this might just be my favorite look that I am featuring in this video, and I deem it the witch look due to this incredible witch hat that my friend Kat made. She actually runs a really magical shop called the Bewitched Parlor with a lot of really cool fantasy goodies. I have linked all of the artisans featured in this video in the description bar below. So I know that it can feel rather daunting to wear a witch hat out in public, but what's incredible about Kat's hats is the way that you can customize the way that they sit on your head. So right now I try to make it be a cross between a sun hat and a witch hat, which in my opinion makes it so much more wearable if you choose to wear it out on a sunny day. If we want to elevate any ordinary outfit into something that I think is more fantasy coded with a more enchanting vibe, I do really think accessories such as this will do the trick for you. So I paired this hat with this velvet dress from Black Milk, and I was having a little bit of trouble because the blacks didn't match, so I figured I would try to find something that would link the hat and the incredible details that this hat has with everything else. And so I found this belt on Amazon actually that has rose gold leaves, and the hat has Can I speak? Please speak English, Victoria. So I added this rose gold belt and this rose gold starry moon jewelry. And last but not least, I paired everything with these brown riding boots. I think they make the whole outfit a lot more casual. I actually thrifted these and they were an incredible find because they're really, really comfortable, but also I think they look a touch medieval. Anyway, in this outfit, I do feel like Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service a little bit. If you've ever seen that movie, it was one of my favorite movies as a child. And this outfit definitely does not really channel what she was wearing, but I think this is something I would wear if I was a character within that film. And I have one extra really fun detail. If you are cold and you want to wear a fantasy outfit somewhere, the perfect solution, in my opinion, is to pick up a cape. So to make any outfit look more fantasy when it's cold, pick up a cape because number one, they are much more comfortable than sweaters and coats. Number two, it's basically like wearing a blanket, and for whatever reason, blankets always feel so much more cozy than anything, honestly, that you can like pull on. But also, you can wear the hood like this. Anyway, capes and cloaks, I guess this is more of a cloak, should be more in style, I think. That is gonna be the next trend that we millennials and Gen Zs come up with, wearing cloaks and capes, just like we wear sweaters and hoodies. All right, so this is my take on a elf princess look. So I don't know if this is really every day, but maybe date night or night out fantasy inspired attire. So I think the base of this outfit is definitely this beautiful green dress by one of my favorite Etsy vendors. She's this wonderful woman named Joanna. Her handle is, I think, Goadalic. I will link everything in the description bar below, as always. To make this more fantasy, I added this brass torque. It has labradite. I can never pronounce it correctly. I really hope I'm pronouncing it correctly right now. But as the stone, this necklace is a little bit too big on me, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out a solution. You'll probably notice me constantly tugging at it. I also added this arm cuff. Arm cuffs often, to me, evoke like a medieval armor sort of vibe. I'm really the opposite of that. Look at these guns. And then last but not least, I added these boots, which I think for an outfit like this, you can actually pair it with like gladiator heels or sandals, but I really wanted to keep it slightly casual. So yeah, this is my elf princess look. Okay, so this is my fairy princess outfit. What I think makes it fairy or almost seem like fairy core is this incredible billowy light blue dress from Free People. To further elevate this into fantasy, because I do think this is just a very ordinary summer dress, I paired it with this silver cuff and these brown lace-up riding boots, this brown choker necklace, and most importantly, this flower crown. So I originally bought this flower crown many, many years ago because I wanted to cosplay Lyanna Stark from Game of Thrones. She's one of my favorite fictional characters. I remember being 16 or 17 years old reading the books and piecing together the romance between her and Rhaegar, and I was absolutely just encapsulated by their story. And so this is sort of a modern take on what I think a character like her would wear. So I'm changing this from fairy princess to fairy princess slash modern day Lyanna Stark. So this is Editing Victoria speaking to you from the editing room and slowly dying and going insane. So this was my Robin Hood look, and I chose to wear earrings that made the most abrasive, frustrating sound, and I wanted to save everybody from it. So I decided I was going to narrate what I was saying like this for you guys. Okay, so this is the Robin Hood look. I bought this Archer belt from Black Milk, and I was looking for something in my closet that would work well with it. And I tried it on with this dress, and right away it reminded me of Robin Hood, and so it was the perfect fantasy everyday thing to feature in this video. Just look at this amazing belt. Paired it with these brown boots that I thrifted. They were a really great find. Yes, Victoria, what are you doing with your hands right now? And yeah, the bane of my existence, these earrings. I chose to incorporate them because, for whatever reason, in my mind, the idea of coins and money and stealing all made sense at the time. But yeah. So this is the Robin Hood look.
So this is my assassin look, or what I deem to be my assassin look, mostly just because it is all black. It features this Reformation dress, and I think you could literally use any black dress that has a high neckline for it. But what really makes this feel medieval or fantasy, I would say, is this harness. This is a harness from Black Milk. It's the animal harness. And to further elevate this look, I put on these moon silver earrings and this crow Viking Norse pendant. I love this pendant so much. It features the Viking compass. It's called Vegvisir or Vegvisir. I always struggle to pronounce it properly.
Okay, so let's do a quick YouTube search to see the correct pronunciation.
So let's break down how you pronounce this name. In Icelandic, it's said something along the lines of Vegvisir, Vegvisir.
Wow, that guy's voice is very deep. Vegvisir. I mean, I was close. Okay, back to the video where I just get all sappy and weird for no reason. Enjoy.
But it's supposed to ground you even when you feel like you're losing control of everything, and even when you feel like the going is getting tough and you feel lost, you will always find your way out. I really, really like the meaning behind this necklace. It reminds me of the Tolkien quote, "Not all those who wander are lost." That's a saying that I hold very, very, very dear.
Okay, so this is a look that I deem the sorceress or mage look. I got this dress off of a website called Baby Boo that features a lot of really cute cottagecore dresses. And what I think really elevates this look to fantasy or medieval is this corset silhouette. I will say the corset is rather flimsy, but it will do. In order to make this look a little bit more mage-like or sorceress-like, or sorceress-like, I added this wonderful moon belt and this really nice elven choker necklace. I got it from a really wonderful Etsy vendor called Maverick. She is extremely talented. I would definitely check her out. And last but not least, we've got these cowboy boots that for whatever reason also remind me of elves. I might be crazy, but I do really like their color. They're nice and cool toned, which goes with all of the silver and black that I'm wearing right here. Oh, and last but not least, I put this little, I've added this ribbon into my hair that has moons and suns just to, I don't know, further accessorize. All right, so I bought this shirt a few months ago and it was just an oversized shirt that honestly looked a little bit frumpy on me and I had no idea what to do with it outside of using it as a pajama. But once I bought this harness, I realized that I could cinch the waist in and make it look more wearable. So that's exactly what I did. I put on this harness, added some knee-high boots, and I think it's created a relatively wearable, everyday look. My favorite part of it is probably the back of the shirt, which I am really sad that the harness is covering up, but you know, we needed something to cinch in the waist. We really did. But yeah, this is the final look. You can do this with any oversized shirt. It does not have to be related to like a fantasy IP. You can use a harness, a corset, or a medieval looking belt. I think the most important thing is to just have something here to add some shape to the overall outfit. I'm starting to lose track of how many times I've said outfit in this video, so I really apologize. Thing is, the word ensemble and attire just sounds so pretentious, so sticking to outfit. Alright, so this is the adventurer look, or what I deem to be the adventurer look. I think it is the most Ren Fair of all of the outfits that I featured in this video, and that is mostly due to this wonderful leather pouch right here. It's from a Etsy store called French Meadows, I believe, and they have the most incredible items. Like with everything else, I'm gonna link it in the description bar below. I really hope I'm getting the name right. If I'm not, you'll be able to find it there. But yeah, so this is a dress also from Baby Boo. I won't lie, I really don't like the corsets that they provide. They are very flimsy, and I don't think they actually provide any support or anything like that. So I would get their dresses for the silhouette, but in the future, I'm probably gonna invest in some better waistband or corset of some kind, because yeah, I just they're not great.
Okay, so this outfit was actually originally gonna be completely different. It actually featured a white corset, but these Baby Boo corsets are so bad, you guys. They're so terrible that as I was putting it on, I had already zipped it up and it just snapped. Like it just the zipper broke. And as a desperate attempt to get this outfit still done, I replaced it with the black corset, even though, as you'll hear in a second, I am not the biggest fan of mixing blacks and browns. But yeah, these corsets are really flimsy, guys.
Okay, so I really dislike mixing blacks and browns. I don't know why, but in my head, the two don't go together. However, I do know that it's like very common in fantasy, and at Ren Fairs you'll see it happen all the time. So I tried my best to do it with this outfit. I put on a brown choker necklace and these brown boots to match with the pouch. And then I've got this black corset and this black ribbon right here. And that is the look. What's wonderful about these pouches is you can literally put anything in here. Your phone, makeup, I don't know, a love letter from someone very special. Anything that you desire, and they're extremely versatile and efficient when you're out on the go. So yeah. And last but not least, we have this Red Priestess elven look inspired by the Red Priestess from Game of Thrones, Melisandre, but with my own personal touch. What I really think really brings this whole outfit together is this dress and the silhouette and the wonderful cutouts that it has. I love the front cutouts, and I'm also a really big fan of the way that the back is cut out, but I wanted to push that even further, so I added this silver moon belt, an Arwen's even star necklace, and then to balance out the open shoulders, I added these dangly silver moon earrings. And then, just like the elf princess outfit, you can really dress this up with some heels or gladiator sandals, if gladiator sandals are really a way of dressing things up. In my head, they are. But I chose to wear these boots just because my Red Priestess needs to be mobile and I need all the help that I can get. I fall over in running shoes. So yeah, this is the final look. And I think that's it. Those are all of the fantasy everyday outfits I could come up with using items from my closet. I truly hope that this video sparks some inspiration for you. And if you like this video, hit the like button, as it really helps me from getting buried in the YouTube algorithm. And let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite look from this video and if there are other styling or fantasy videos that you would like to see from me. I am really hoping to do more of these kinds of videos, maybe some Ren Fair looks, and I definitely want to do a sci-fi everyday outfit video. That will be extremely fun for me. See you soon.